Baby, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back with a wonderful, wonderful. Today, we are going to continue Land of the Morning Light. It's been a few days. I really wanted to play it in the last few days, but we missed it. One stream was cancelled, and then we played a little with him. Finally, we want to finish the game. Very proud of that. Now, we can go ahead and do something very awesome. Which is, we are going to find out the story. I'm not sure if we're gonna do first, but
I would go in order.
there is no order.
Well, when you
Oh,
open the,
yeah.
the window.
Yeah, we will go in order like that. Now, in the meantime, you might notice that yes, my character might be in different areas, and I'm gonna use the teleporters if we don't have that much money left, because I'm working on it.
Because you said even if I don't have much money left, that's why the pot.
Oh, yeah. For a perspective, I don't even have a billion left. So I feel like completely naked. Tomorrow I'm gonna grind it out.
Understandable.
Spicy.
I mean, you're wearing Hamasil, so it's one of the most expensive. The most expensive, if I remember correctly, is Mountain Paternal, because it's the farthest.
Yeah. Next time we're gonna go by boat.
If you were in Velia, for sure.
With that horsey, Velia, in 3 seconds. 3 seconds, no more. And yes, this is apparently the big expansion. So what's interesting about this new land is that technically we don't. It's not like the other expansions where you just have a new city and new areas to plan. It's kind of different here. It's more cinematic. It takes their time to explain things.
For the first time, we don't have a linear quest line, but we have options. Okay, open the map.
I need to go to here.
Yeah.
Technically, I couldn't be here because I wanted for mortar, but unlike arcade.
No, technically it's solved because according to Dulce, people think that the murderer themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing themselves into the well.
Yeah. I mean.
However, the thing is suspicious because apparently the guards didn't seem to care about us. There are many things suspicious because we basically got framed, right?
Yeah.
After we had a very intense gaze exchange with the governor of the whole region.
Yeah.
At least half of it, because the island of the Land of the Morning Light is divided into regions.
Yeah.
And the governor, in fact, is called the governor of the East. In fact, we are in the eastern part of the island.
Part of the western island.
Yeah.
It's really funny that the Land of the Morning Light and all this is happening in the western part of the map.
Yeah, I guess like the reason why many characters in the Awakening questlines talking about the Musa, the Mewa and whatnot, they say they are a delegation from the east because probably they are from the Land of the Morning Light, which is the east part of the island.
Yeah.
The other one probably is called the Land of the Soaring Bird, where the sky
Flies high.
No, they have a name because we met one of them at the office at the beginning. When
The merchant that didn't get in.
Yeah, and it was kind of like sky something, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, now if you look, you have an icon exactly, and here we have the collection of tales. Don't you want to read the?
Oh. Clink, clink, clink! One fateful day, the chilling sounds of bell began resonating throughout Bari Forest. This chiming isn't from the bells of Old Lady Birigongdeok. Birigongdeok is the sound of Mudang Wraith calling upon her Servile Wraiths Even the old lady herself isn't able to stop this wrathful spirit. So there's only one way to stop the wrathful spirit, it's to play Dark Souls, and which is to use your sword and shove it deep inside this wrath.
The dragon.
Is this
He's been in that state ever since he left for the forest. My husband has fallen and can't get up. It's been days now, and he doesn't appear to be getting any better.
It's more
I've
complex.
tried all kinds of medicine that I could find. His condition has
Like he
only
passed
worsened.
out, like
Medicine I've
he
given
fainted.
Yeah, it reminds me of the memes
Nothing
like,
in this world that will.
oh, I am fallen,
Isn't it a little early
and I
throwing the
can't
towel?
get
A
up.
man's bedridden. Shouldn't you try to help
Like
him?
the first ads for life support, you know, for old people. It's like, oh my god.
You missed the part where the basically the mayor of the city said, "I'm not going to give him medicine because it's useless." And of course, Tulsa is like, "Isn't it like too early?"
Yeah, so first of all, it's too early. Second of all, what's this? In the land of the morning, like, they are extreme. At least in Calphion, they rob you, but here they're like,
And
if
they
he
sell you
dies-
as a slave.
if he dies, he dies.
He's been in that state ever since he...
Which forest?
I'm not sure I should tell you this, but Bari Forest,
I'm listening,
where
lady.
Old Lady Birigongdeok resides.
Birigongdeok.
Bari Forest. The
No,
one with the
it's
power
to
that
understand the
heals just
pronunciation.
about any known illness, where the old lady lives. That forest? Your man
The Baba
was in
Yaga.
the forest in the past.
No, it's
Why
a
did he
Mudang.
get ill now?
I don't understand either. He seems possessed, or like some living corpse.
Any other notable symptoms? Like fever, lack of appetite, nausea? Yeah, he's dying.
He keeps mumbling something. Something about the Dangsan tree.
The Dangsan tree? The sacred tree of Birigongdeok? Why would he mention that old lady's tree?
No, not her. He said the Dangsan tree belonged to Bari the Mudang?
Bari the Mudang.
I told
Who's
him
Bari?
something fell off since daybreak. I nagged his ear off to please stay home. Just today. Oh, the medicine peddler of Nopse Pass should be ready with the medicine I asked for by now.
Hey, I told you if my medicine doesn't work, nothing else in the world will. You'll only worsen his condition.
What did these guys give
I
him?
also requested medicine from Nampo's medicine peddler. Would you be able to retrieve it for me?
Fine, don't believe me then. You're forbidden from ever showing your face at the apothecary again.
Come on,
Okay.
Chief. Have a heart. These people are upset. We'll be right back, so stay here and tend to your husband.
I need to bring my mother-in-law as well.
Oh, bring your
She's
uncle.
been worried sick, obsessively praying
And your
for his health
stepbrothers.
all day long.
Yeah, I'll go in prayer and beg for your husband's health. I'm gonna actually go do something useful.
By the way, a Mudang is a shaman, like a healer.
Yeah.
It's a healer, but more spiritually speaking.
Suspicious, man. I think we might be onto something here, guys.
Told her to come in person. This medicine is too valuable to just hand out like cough syrup.
Trust me, buddy, nothing's too
Every
valuable to
kind
be
of
handled like cough
medicine
syrup.
she
Have you
can
seen
get
what
her
they did in the
hands on.
19th century with
What
cough
was that
syrup?
saying? Even dog dung can be medicinal? I pray she isn't scavenging about for that as well. However, there is something in the world that can't be treated with medicine. Do you know what that is?
Herpes?
Our time here on Earth, that's what.
Eh? Actually, if you do a pact with the Black Spirit, technically.
Well, we're here to extend that poor man's lifeline, aren't we? So stop stalling and hand over the medicine.
For free?
Did she really
Yes.
send us to fetch the medicine without any money? I regret suggesting we help her in the first place.
This is very sad. I
That's
don't
life, ain't it? Got no money to spare.
I should
Oh,
pay the
well.
price. I should pay the price. Yeah, let's just see. Yes, money is the best. This would be.
Much appreciated. If you ever need more medicine, you know who to call on.
Why so suspicious? This medicine is safe, right?
I'm not
Right.
suspicious, you are. Try
Oh,
to
you-
cure some ailment even the chief can't cure. Then there's that other one seeking the water of life.
Water of life? What's that about? Sounds like something even the Cholong merchants wouldn't have.
But the Crown merchants would think
That's
that
a
they're
matter
better.
of client-customer confidentiality. Don't press any further. It's bad for business. Anyways, you have the medicine, so hurry back to that poor lady's husband.
And everyone might be surprised, but
The husband is there.
the... Yeah, I just did this to heal myself. The medicine is just a black stone. Snap out of it! Stick it in there.
He's still among the living, right? Can't hear him groaning anymore either. Hey, wake up! Did that peddler sell us some snake oil?
It was a root, but I guess snake oil is like
He's still
metaphor.
around, though. You
A
should
way
go
of
find him
saying.
before he gets away.
Teleport.
Yeah, a lot of teleports here.
You saw when I teleport for a second, my horse burned everything. That's because that's what you should do here. Violence is not the answer, but it's still a very good solution. Yes.
What's this now? Back so soon? Was my medicine so potent you had to thank me personally?
Yeah,
We're
grab a
back
shovel.
because
We
your
need the
snake
body
oil
back.
didn't work. The man is still brainlessly blubbering.
Huh? That was my prized medicine, known to wake even the dead. This is nonsense.
Waking the dead? Hey now, don't go breaking the natural laws of heaven and earth.
Why not a good old-fashioned exorcism? I know quite the talented Mudang.
You're not talking about Old Lady Birigongdeok, are you? Everybody in Donghae has heard of her.
Excuse me? Old Lady Birigongdeok is long past her prime.
Oof.
This is the age of Bari the Mudang.
Bari the Mudang. That lady at the apothecary mentioned her.
Well then, why don't you go pay your respects and meet with our illustrious Mudang? Go offer up a prayer by the Zhongzone that the Mudang set up herself. Then she'll appear to welcome you personally.
And basically, it's like, I swear to God, it's like talking with a guy trying to convince you to join a pyramidal scheme.
Pretty much.
Okay, slow, because here you have to go and pray in different spots.
We're role playing like this is Red Dead Redemption.
What did you
Pray.
pray for, traveler? I prayed all the wicked people in this land would disappear, and that the king
Yeah,
would prepare a big
what a
old feast for
coincidence.
us all to celebrate.
Points my guy towards him like, get out! Oh,
No, because this quest is quite buggy as far as I've been told. Like, I never had issues and I did it like 3 times, but apparently it's a bit buggy, so go.
run away, chickens.
You scared the chickens, my love, the blue chickens.
If you say your wish out loud, it won't come through.
You're telling this to
Darn it!
Dulce.
Why'd you wait until I finished blurting that out then? Not cool, traveler. Not cool. The forest wasn't this dark when I was young. Seems time hasn't treated these parts well. A bit chillier than I remember too. I'm sure the forest was warmer back then. Is it because the sun ain't shining? That whole area is covered in
What do you mean
moss.
sun ain't shining? It's actually so light.
I think we have to get out of the forest.
I do not have to do no such thing. Okay? I need to get back to the middle so I can get the Whoa. Oh, I thought that was a naked guy.
That man collapsed after returning from Bari Forest. For some odd reason, I keep seeing his face in my mind. I think it may already be too late for him.
But medicine was so powerful it like fixed all of his alignments. Let's follow those. You saw all of the T-posing ghosts.
Yeah. I told you it was a big buggy.
What's right? He says, really, what's wrong?
In theory, of course, the Servile Wraiths are not supposed to be in T-pose all over.
Yeah. He did do that because I'm a foreigner. I thought that was the Black Spirit screaming. Oh no.
Fight.
Let's go. Oh yeah.
Let's go. What the fuck you got?
Bari, I command you! Stop the ritual at once!
What? Why am I kneeling here?
He didn't take it well. Like, chill, Brad, chill. It's okay.
Stop it!
That's so wet.
Would you give up the right to fair judgment in the afterlife?
And that's why we have the karma system in this game.
I would be just sitting there like eating popcorn. No.
This is what you're doing.
Yes. Interesting. Cool. Next boss.
Are you all right?
One thing they need to make sure is when they want to make a cinematic experience like this, they should make it so you don't have so many loading screens. Because it takes away from the experience.
But in this case, because you
teleport, yeah, but like they should make it.
I know.
I'm saying that when design a future quest line to not teleport you like only after the cutscene or something.
I'm laughing because I know what's coming next, and you will be fucking pissed.
Hey, are you right there? You almost left me behind and walked off. She wasn't normal, that one. Where are we? I don't know. The old throne, so maybe? Cool. What? First of all, I talked with the old... Yeah, whatever, man. What's up, Lula?
I can practically see your bones. I will prepare some food for you. Take a rest in the meantime. Tell me, why did you set foot in that place?
Lady adorable apocalypse, blah blah blah, Robin's sick, blah blah, you get the story.
Did you see him yourselves? He no longer grows nor breathes. His face is an ashen hue. What else? He called for Bari the Mudang? It's too late. He will soon become like one of the Servile Wraiths you saw. Was it by chance some medicine peddler who told you to meet with Bari the Mudang?
Pyramid skin, I told you.
It
It
was.
appears the Servile Wraiths can now perform magic tricks. That peddler was Bari's first victim. What I mean is,
Oh
that he
no.
is no longer
You're telling me the guy that was glowing with like a dark red aura like scammed us? Oh my god.
Appears she has led even more sheep to the slaughter. If I had been any later, it would have been much, much worse.
Who or what was that back there?
Bari, the Mudang Wraith. She hasn't yet reached her full potential, so she withdrew. But she will soon surpass the strength of this old lady's Dangsangal. If that occurs, calamity will surely come to Bari Forest.
Because they both have a
Where
fate.
was that house? We need to place charms upon it. Otherwise, great harm will befall that man's family as well.
Oh damn, so not cursing only him, but his family killed as well. Damn.
Yeah,
I
because
need
it's
some
like a
time to
plague.
awaken
It
Dulce.
spreads.
So could you deliver this for me? Oh, and on your way back, fetch me ritual materials from the market.
Yeah, ritual materials. I got you. Where's my horse? Oh, my horse. Ah damn.
You'll go there, don't worry. No talk with the family.
Old Lady Birigongdeok sent you?
And I'm the bundle.
My dear Dongi, what tragedy is this?
Heavens! I told him to stay away from physical labor, that he should stick to office work.
Okay.
Why did he suddenly quit and march off to the forest, saying he'd make ends meet? The forest!
Take care.
I can't give a shit.
Thank you very much for your help, Travel. I will sprinkle salt in your wake to ward off any evil energy. Okay. Away with you, evil spirits, true. Dear heavens, yeah.
Meanwhile, the black spirit. Don't worry, when you finish the quest, the horsey will get teleported to you automatically.
Okay. Ah, Bari Forest. The sacred tree, excuse me. Nice. It's the sacred tree.
And that's the tree of Old Lady Birigongdeok. Because Bari was in front of another tree. No, you
I didn't do this like Arcage, but it could. God damn it.
soon.
So
Yeah, the
you've
three.
returned. No need to hand those over. Since you were with the Mudang Wraith, you will need to keep those close to you. You should hold on to them for now. You too, Dulce.
Are you okay, Traveler? I'm in a bit of a haze. Like I'm still stuck in a dream.
Tell me, what were you dreaming of?
Haha, haha. We would get demonetized very fast.
I remember the dancing lady. She was saying something, but I couldn't hear her voice. Then suddenly she began uprooting the entire forest, as if she was searching for something.
Was she fair? A beauty, wasn't she? Well, you're still a bachelor, aren't you, Dulce?
Oh yeah, just
For your
go fight
information, my
to...
wife is waiting for me in Seoul. Over here. That's where she was dancing, beneath the Dongsan tree.
And that's the first information that we will find in basically all the tales. That Dulce has a wife in Seoul.
Yep. Seoul being the
I
capital.
see. But first, help me prepare this meal, would you? We've quite a journey ahead, and we need our strength.
Okay, we're preparing the magical meal. Defeat boar to get pork. Boring.
No, wait, take care, because otherwise you are going to smack into the water.
I don't fear the water, I'm a coaster.
Yeah, but the boar are up there.
Oh.
If you go in the water, then like...
Fix it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. Just to make sure.
I don't know why your horse is not teleported with you. Probably it's a bug of this zone.
There we go. Oh, this one. Yeah.
It's back at the house.
God damn it! Changing NPC locations and me not paying attention. Come on, Horty. Yeah, that's more like it. That's what I like.
What's this? Oh, how long it's been since I've tasted meat.
Brother, you need some help.
Am I allowed to eat meat on such a day?
Old man Mansu gave us some meat last night, didn't he? Today is a good day to partake in meat.
Who says
you're
that?
right.
Who says
Old
the
man
day is a good day to
Mansu.
partake in
How
meat?
could I forget?
I don't know,
I've been
because
sick
he-
from a
he's
young
sick.
age. Don't mind me. Dear, where are the greens?
I strongly caution against venturing into the forest anytime soon, even if it's you, old man.
Oh, come on, he lived this life anyway.
Huh? Fine. Then I'll head to Bari Falls. We've more mouths to feed, so I'm gonna catch some fish.
Alright.
Dear, will you also have time to feed her? Our dear body?
You're right. I don't suppose I will. Can you
Oh, no, it's a
youngins lend
fishing
me a
quest.
hand with fishing instead? The
Would be happy
deity of
about it.
Tebek has blessed us with good fish. My fishing spot is the best, so make sure you claim it quick.
Go help them out, Traveler. I'll go on ahead and get that spot. But did you mark your spot, old man?
What's that? I did, in my mind, so only those pure of heart can see it.
Oh,
And here there's something.
oh, it's following me. Come on, horse. Come here. Come on. I didn't expect the horse to follow me.
Right after the quest is something that happens sometimes. By the way, throughout these whole quest lines, you don't have to fish, you just have to interact with spirits.
Oh, thank God. They actually understood this.
Wasn't that a bit suspicious back there? What'd she say again? Bari. Wasn't Bari the name of that, Mudang Wraith?
Come on, bro, what's your name? There's no way that random people in the forest would actually do something to hurt us. This is a invalid magical world where the power of friendship helps everyone.
Oh, right. You're from across the sea, Traveler, so you've got no inkling of who the Old Lady is, do you?
No.
Old Lady Birigongdeok is the Mudang of Donghae Province. She may seem stern and scary, but inside she's the kindest person you'll ever know. Unfortunately, they never had a child of their own. The old lady always talks about not wanting to pass on her powers to future generations.
So why are they talking about Bari as if they was their own child?
Well, why don't we head back now? My tummy's rumbling.
Question related to
All
what
the
he's saying.
stallion makes you real hungry.
Yeah, but I wanted to say that we actually did shorts about the story that the developing team used to develop the story. In this case, is a reference to the story of the real Bari from
The princess that got
Exactly.
adopted. Yes, we know that, but I'm trying to make fun of the quest.
I know, but check our short.
I made the short. Got it.
Not you, the
Ah.
audience.
Check our shorts.
My son! Why did you leave me?
What's going on?
He relinquished his position beneath the Hyungam to take care of his dear mother. Such a good boy. That hag had a daughter, so she should know better. She should know what it's like to lose a child. If you can understand how I feel, please, I beg of you, let my son rest in peace.
Cool.
If you are truly a gifted Mudang, come resurrect my dear husband!
The old lady is not to blame.
A mother bears the sins of her child! Save my poor husband! He was a good man. He even rejected the lands offered by the Hyungam himself! Or at least, offer him your aid! Allow him to rest in peace in the afterlife! Please!
This is how it's gonna be. We should just burn this forest to the ground.
What's going on?
My brother was possessed by one of these demon spawn and died. It's that old crone's fault. She birthed that demon spawn.
Birthed the demon spawn? What kind of rubbish is that?
My brother said he was late on what he owed the Hyungam. So he rushed into the forest earlier today. Then he returned a walking corpse. Shouldn't we
Hyungam?
just burn the whole forest down?
He's the guy who tried to kill us at the beginning.
Or help my brother?
The Musa.
At least send him off to the afterlife to be at peace.
I can help you guys meet your lost guys.
Everyone,
Never mind.
let's all calm down. Did we forget who this old lady is? All of us who've dwelled in Donghae Province have relied on and trusted her for a long time. Let's show a bit of faith in the old lady, that she will help release this man from Mudang Bari's grasp.
Why? All the way here.
I'm famished. Go set the table.
Famished? How can you speak of eating? Old lady, what was it the villagers mentioned just now? You have a daughter? The Mudang Wraith is your daughter? And not a person, but a demon spawn nonetheless?
No.
Bari is indeed my daughter. We found her abandoned beneath a bridge.
the day the couple met Bari.
It had been a while since the old man and I had ventured out to Nampo. We filled our bellies with sweets as we did when we were young. We traveled along the Uldul Strait and reached the Blue Bridge near the Changsan Institute when we found a young serpent squirming in the salty sea waters.
Oh.
And yet, my eyes, blessed by the Dongsan god, could see that she was no ordinary serpent.
Oh, we're getting the tail. Oh,
In
I
arcade
bathed
style.
the poor creature in one of my sauce pots.
you painted
And
it.
lo and behold, it shed its skin, becoming human.
It's so pretty, aren't you?
Land of the Morning Light. How the hell do the babies come from, you guys?
Your name will be Bari.
She was a serpent baby.
I believe
The second
she
serpent
was a
baby we
gift
received
from the Dongsan god.
from the story, remember?
Because this is the other story that inspired the...
I know, but it's like we already have 2 serpent stories. That's too many serpent stories about baiting.
But because,
people
like,
created like grabs like snakes and just like bait them, hoping that they become children.
No, but because serpents in Korean mythology are celestial creatures. That's why when you fight with the mystic, you summon the
And
serpent.
so, Bari grew. At an
That was a
alarming
very
pace,
quick jump,
much
lady. Sorry, I was
quicker than the other
distracted.
village children.
It's like we found her, bathed her, and it's like, and then she grew. It's like,
Yeah, because
it's like one of the things you put in the water, you know, so they grow.
because since she is a celestial creature, of course she grows faster.
We were eating breakfast as usual when, out of the blue, she told us she knew that we weren't her true parents.
I can still remember that day, so fresh in my mind. I clung to the dress of my child, so determined to leave, weeping.
I wasn't sure from when exactly she knew, but in light of her spectacular birth, I suppose we both knew this day would come, sooner or later.
Yeah, why is it surprising? Because it was. Where did she go?
She apparently left for the Dragon Palace, claiming she had to find the Water of Life.
The
so
third
than
story
ailing
that
Lord
inspired
Voldemort.
the
Water of life. I swear I've heard that name before.
No
It must
way.
have been a heavenly decree. I didn't press her, but I never thought I'd have to
We
let
have
go
the
of
Water
her
of
so
Life
soon.
in
What an
Calcutta.
extraordinary child she was. The softest touch of her delicate hands could even revive the dead.
Oh, magic hands, right?
See those over there? They were all planted by Bari.
She was such a caring child, never shied away from helping those in need, injured animals, frail plants, you name it. And when we visited the bustling market full of savory sights, despite her hungering eyes, she didn't cause a bit of trouble. There was even a point where I fretted over who she should wed.
She planted those to keep us company even after she was gone. Have a bite. They're packed with flavor.
The bushes behind.
Aha. Was this planted with the hopes that the Birigongdeok couple would live a long, healthy life? Probably.
You can also interact with the colorful thingy behind you. The other one. Knowledge.
Ah. Ah. Okay. Mungwa blooms. The Mugungwa blooms. Wither and blooms again. If only Bari's life was as boundless as this flower, right? Where's this weird coat around his body?
Packed with flavor is right. They're delicious. If I might ask, how did your body become, well, you know?
That I'm uncertain of. I truly cannot remember. Once my senses returned to me, I realized it had been quite some time since Bari had left us. The
Bari!
Dongsan tree we had planted for her had grown quite a bit in size, haunted by a Mudang Wraith that was clearly Bari herself.
Oh.
Huh? What's that mean? Neither of you can remember a thing? That's odd for sure.
We know how kids are. Sometimes you blink and boom, they're already 20 years old, they left their house.
Became Wraith.
Yeah, became a Wraith.
Could your memories have been erased? How else do you explain just having a hole in your otherwise clear memories?
Our
Oh,
dear
those
Bari,
three, look at
she
them.
forgot us as well, and her umbral energies have grown rather overwhelming. It's only a matter of time until Bari's Dongsan tree devours the old lady's Dongsan tree. And you won't prevail in a contest of might against our daughter.
Indeed. The old lady couldn't bear to let any harm befall her daughter. I won't stand for it. Before it's too late, we must recover those forgotten memories. She said she was heading to the Dragon Palace to offer the water of life to the slumbering Lord Bonghuang. Let's head to the marketplace, traveler. The shell folk may know something about this matter.
The shell folk, yeah. Oh, I got teleported. The shell folk!
You know what the shell folk are?
Probably fishermen.
What does it have a shell?
Yeah, the meat inside, but probably like fishing.
My love, those are turtles.
I was thinking of fishermen.
What's that?
They are
Water
also
of
fishermen.
life. What's with everyone asking about that lately, Turd?
Do you know anyone named Bari? Third?
Bari. Bari. Oh, that Bari. Yeah. She's a Turton regular here.
I really think they
Purchased
tried to use
a
the
turd
F
full
word
of
there.
patents for her parents, whose old legs couldn't handle the journey here themselves, Turd.
Sounds like the Bali we know, all right. Did she ask you anything about the water of life?
Bari was so kind, totally worthy of returning to Mount Ashi. So I sent her to Angler's Point to see Mr. Turd. Turd.
Mr. Turd is also the one who
Give my horse.
who stole the Instagram account of Black Desert.
It's the detail!
The detail!
Oh, I think I just grabbed an NPC with my hook by accident.
And here you can have like these beautiful and peculiar fields of scarlet. I can see because you move too fast.
Rose Bay. Alright, screenshot. I'm a tourist in End of the Morning Light. So
Understandable.
when you take a screenshot, guys, when you take pictures when you're a tourist, first thing you do is for social action, you put something like a wave. And because usually you would wave in a photo, smile. Unless you want to control your character specifically to that. Load position 0, so you actually get to see what's happening. See, because this is bad, this is good. And you don't wanna, you don't wanna show the background because Black Desert, unfortunately, like the cameras are very bad, so they can't really catch a proper background picture. But you notice there we have like the sound and everything. Just turn around. Okay, move the camera a little bit. So just a little bit, something like this. You see? You insert to your action. Boom, taking the picture. How awesome is that, huh? Now you can truly be a Black Desert tourist. Good work.
They call me Mr. Turd, 'cause talking so slow makes me seem turtly wise.
And yes, he will keep talking like this throughout the
Recovering
whole
the
quest.
water of life. Turd. To be burdened with that heavenly decree when her own birth defied the very laws of the heavens, Turd. Could it be the will of the heavens? Turd? Seeking to absolve that child of her sins.
A being whose birth defies the very laws of the heavens? Sounds like she's more than just some ordinary person.
Brother, she was a snake.
I escorted her to and from the Dragon Palace myself. Turd. Body passed the Dragon King's trial and took the water of life.
Hey, they can buy a raft.
I gotta say, I'm kind of thrown off by your approach to storytelling. Well then, what happened to Bali afterwards?
You see in the background there's like a child playing. And you can see now that they made more attention to like animations behind.
I've got a request of you. If you want me to tell the rest,
Tell the
I see why you're so revered now, oh wise Mr.
And like
Turd.
people fishing in the
Well,
background. Making...
What do you demand? My liver's not worth the salt you'll put on it.
yeah, they always mention the liver, Turt. Nope, there's something else I require.
Because in the story, the turtle
It's
went to
spawning
look for the
season,
liver
and
of a
fish
hare
are
to bring
most
back to the
bountiful,
Dragon Palace, the
Turt.
Dragon King.
If you'd bring some abalone and a few crunchy sea coral.
Oh,
Because as far as I understood, in the Korean folklore... No, you have to...
I know.
Okay.
Just looking at the character.
You, like, the liver is like the heart. It represents, the essence of a person. Right.
Fish.
Your favorite?
Yeah, you know, it's actually better because last time I had to do a fishing quest. I went from fishing beginner to artisanal. Okay? Because I was just that unlucky not being able to catch the fish.
You were so unlucky the development team hurt you.
It's spawning season, and fish are most... Maybe it's because she was born a serpent, but Bari was quite adept at climbing trees to help people.
Because serpents
Maybe
are
it's because
celestial
she was
creatures.
born a serpent, but Bari was quite adept at
They
swimming
repeated
to
twice.
help people.
Oh, no. It's different. One was to climb in trees, now to swim.
I knew Bari wouldn't immediately head to Mount Ashi with the water of life, where Lord Bong Huang lay in slumber. Turt, Bari loved her parents and wished to bid them a final farewell.
How do you know about that, oh Mr. Turd? Sounds like you were peeping on her.
Oh, he was flirting on her, right?
There was no peeping, Turt. She forgot some important flowers. Blood soddy, flesh soddy, bone soddy, and breath soddy flowers, to be exact.
And
Why do they sound so metal, man? Like, you're not getting like normal flowers, no. Blood flowers, flesh flowers, flowers.
Because they are from the original tale of Bari.
No, I know, it's just...
Yeah, I was explaining.
The water of life is brimming with the Dragon Palace's energy. Drinking such a concoction straight would be instant death for any who attempt it. Dirt. However, diluting it with the sadi flowers would do, but Bari forgot and left them behind.
No. Did you return the sari flowers to her?
It was totally beyond me. For when I arrived at the Birigongdeok's abode, it was ablaze. Some serpent had drenched itself and was tightly wrapped around the old couple. Turt.
It was
How
fun.
could I just stand idly by? On the honor of the Dragon Palace, I rushed to extinguish the flames and confront that strange serpent, Turt.
The serpent? Like Bari the serpent?
Yes, the serpent. But then, when it opened its mouth, swear on my shell, it said,
Swear on my shell.
"It is me, Bari. Mr. Turt, I've only a little time left. Please save my mother and father," is what she said. Turt.
Hugging them.
But Bari went back to her serpent form? How? And then? What happened after?
I've no idea how, but she was suffering from severe burns, and even in her serpent form, it was clear she was dying, Turt. Her last words were a plea for her old folks' lives. But by the time she closed her eyes, it was too late.
But they're still alive.
I still had the soddy flowers for Bari, Turt, and chose to honor her last wish.
Aha! So that's why they can't remember that bit. Then, what is a Mudang Wraith doing roaming around the land of the living?
Shell if I know, Turt. I simply
Every
buried
time they
the
use third
serpentine
or like a
form of
shell
Bari
reference, you have to
beneath
understand
the
that they
tiny
dropped an F
Dunsong
bomb, but then
tree
censored it.
gifted to her by the old
Shell
lady.
if I know, it's awesome.
Yeah.
To have returned as a Mudang Wraith likely means she still had the debt of sins left unpaid from a previous life.
I've yet to hear anyone speak ill of Bari though.
Indeed. Bari was so kind, and she obtained the water of life as well. Yet, to become a Mudang Wraith only cements the severity of her sins. Turd.
Bari was able to summon Servile Wraiths as well. You don't think, while living, Bari cursed someone?
No.
This too I know shell about, Turd. But heed my words. Speak ill of none, cause harm to none.
Because of the karma system.
Yeah, it's the karma system.
While I was waiting for the Sadi flowers to revive the Birigongdeoks, a lone man passed by.
Oh no, a lone man!
They say the criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. You're sure of what you saw?
I swear it, Turd! I saw him with my own 2 eyes. He paid no mind to the old folks and went right on ransacking the entire home.
Oh no.
I was scared and, you know, slow. But I swear it was a woodcutter, Turd.
A woodcutter,
Fun
was it?
fact.
That's the livelihood
The
of
fact that
dozens of families
turtles
in these
are
parts.
slow
We've waited
and,
long enough.
and
Let's head
tortoises
to the marketplace.
is
We
fake.
need to find the culprit
Because
some way,
actually,
somehow.
they're really damn
Oh,
fast, and anyone who
one
owns a
other
turtle and
thing
let them
I
out
do
of their
recall is
aquarium can tell you it's very hard to catch one when it's free.
The scent of pine sap, Turd.
You missed the sniff.
Oh, I did.
Blind.
Right.
So, what happened? Basically, the serpent child got adopted by the Birigongdeok couple, but she grew up fast, and one day she decided to leave the house. And Mr. Kirk just told us because she wanted to retrieve the water of life, to bring the water of life to Mount Ashi, and bring it to the slumbering world.
Yeah.
However, since she was so kind and nice and everyone praised about her, while having the world of life, she went back to her parents to tell them goodbye, because she was departing to reach the slumbering world.
Yeah.
And here is the issue, because the Birigongdeok family couple doesn't have memory of this. More so, she became a wraith, which is a consequence of having very, very low karma. Also, she's able to summon the Servile Wraiths, right?
Yeah.
But only if you curse people in life, you are able to do it. So, the big question is, what happened?
I know Maksun's cookbop is our main. I know my cookbop is just as good as Maksun's. Come on in and try.
Yeah, you have to talk
I
to
know
her.
Maksun.
And no,
not
not from there. Okay, yeah. Can buy some garlic stock, the first one.
The kimchi and makgeolli that pair perfectly.
Okay, everyone's ever heard my delicious got it look. Everyone says this right.
Oh dear, that's not how my you.
And so like we have a hole between like she went to say goodbye to her parents and then something happened and Mr. Kirk found her burning.
You remember if you have
Where did it
oh.
go? I swear I just dug some up.
You remember if you have this garret. Oh, I see. We're bribing.
Yeah.
Woodcutters dare not go near the Dongsan tree in Bari Forest. They fear losing favor with the village's Dongsan god. I'm just a kid and even I know that. Hello there! I'm Doc Pao, the herbalist.
Yeah. Don't.
I wish I could help you, truly, but
I only deal in furniture, and anything on woodcutters is a trade secret, so...
Oh, we're bribing him with more
There are
food.
quite a few woodcutters who deal with pine. However, I'd say the most famous are found at Solgaji Forest. Though I've never met the woodcutters there face to face, they would always send someone else with the materials. Not sure why. Take a look around.
Yeah. Come on. God damn.
Aren't you those folks who came here earlier, Turt? What can I, Turt, tell you? I'm not a tour guide, Turt.
What if I give us one scientific?
There's only one woodcutter I know of, Turt. The paintings Bari purchased were always sent to the same place, but she had them sent to Solgaji Forest. Never went there herself, though, Turt. When I asked who she knew there, she would just laugh bitterly. I may appear like an ordinary painter.
Alright. Come here, horsey.
You don't need the horse because you will get teleported now. You have to go back to the first key. Try to activate the teleport while you are on the horse. Let's see if it gets teleported.
The chief is my dad, mom, my siblings, grandpa.
What? Well, that's a nice one where you take the horse and you like get on the horse.
Only the best for my love.
Hmm?
Only the best for you, my love.
Upsetting the natural order. Stupid fool. If I had just known my place, I would have never lost
Oh
her.
no, it's
Hey
a
there.
story of
Excuse me, Mr.
love.
Woodcutter, sir? Any chance you know Bari? Adopted daughter of the Birigongdeoks?
The taxman's come to collect.
Yeah, pay your taxes.
Excuse me, do you know anything about the current state of Bari Forest?
There's probably not a father in the world as cowardly as me. Why the king of the netherworld hasn't ended my miserable life yet, I have no idea. Every day I live, every breath I breathe is wrought with pain. Is this what they mean by divine punishment?
This guy is going
You're
way too far.
Bari's real father? Spill the beans, old man. Tell us everything.
Pay the bands.
Long ago, when Lord Bonghuang lay slumbering on Mount Ashi, I traveled there, hoping to find some rare lumber to better my fortunes. And yet Mount Ashi was unlike any ordinary mountain I knew of. I lost track of time there, unable to tell whether it was night or day, and so I wandered the mountain until I stumbled upon a lone maiden. She wasn't a normal being like me, but a celestial maiden of Lord Bonghuang named Ogu.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight? Was that why Mr. Turd claimed it went against the laws of the heavens?
In time, Maiden Ogu gave birth to a serpent, the predator and mortal enemy of all birds. To dare birth a serpent where Lord Bonghuang lay in slumber?
Yeah, I understand.
My beloved Ogu, now stripped of her celestial winged garments, and exiled from Mount Ashi,
Look at the
began
face
to wither.
of the guy and the face of the serpent.
So I took my child, no, that serpent, and tossed it as hard as I could over the falls.
No! What?
Can't you see? The serpent was killing her own mother with its very existence.
Oh yeah, brother.
But
you
I
are-
love the serpent like
Yeah.
I caused the first death of my own child, Bari. Never did I think she'd survive the fall.
So she cursed the father.
I lived on, forgetting her entirely.
And why did you sell this sick body out?
Yeah, you could have kept living your fairy tale life with your wife. Speaking of, whatever happened to Bari's celestial maiden of a mother anyway?
She died. Like a fish out of water, the energies of our world proved fatal to her. To revive her, I required the water of life. I snuck a peek at the journal my wife kept, only to discover that she knew Bari was still alive. My wife also knew that once the child became an adult, she would receive a revelation to bring the waters of life to Mount Ashi.
So you brought down Bari's house to steal the water of life?
Down? I did steal the water of life, but I did not set her place ablaze. That wasn't me. I swear, stealing the water of life from her was basically killing her a second time. Why would I ever burn down her home?
Judging from the look on your face...
I mean, because you already killed her a second time, so you might as well, you know?
Acquire the water of life. Why didn't you save the celestial maiden?
By the time I returned with the water of life, it was already too late. An ominous axe stood where my...
Just imagine, like, the guy gets home and there's just an axe. But, like...
I was awakened to the will of the celestial maidens. Their divine punishment placed upon me was to murder my own offspring once more.
Jesus Christ! Celestial maidens don't mess around.
I feel that Bari has become the Mudang Wraith, serving the dead Damsan tree. For the tears of the Jirung maiden, found from tilling these grounds onto the axe I gave you, and use it to chop the tree down. Please, have mercy on me just this once. I cannot bear to take the life of my child a third time.
Oh, I would make
Why do we get saddled with your bad karma? So this water of life, how did people even hear about it?
You see, I spread the rumors myself.
Look, I mean, this guy is just a complete asshole, man.
I sought to impede her to complete her
What I'm
task.
hearing right now. Forget Father of the Year. You don't even qualify as a father.
The moment he threw her out of the heavens did not qualify as a father. He killed his daughter like twice. He's going for the third time. Third time's the charm, man. Like, maybe she will, like,
I gave the water of life to Old Lady Huacheng of Udur Strait. All I wanted to do was to save my wife.
Oh my god, brother. You are a very, very bad character. Like,
There is knowledge next to the wood if you want.
next to the wood.
Yeah, the right.
Right. Aha, timber. Gotcha. And then there's something. But I can't talk with that.
Because once you finish, you can come back and unlock the woodcutter as an NPC.
Oh, I see.
The issue here is so we know Bari was born by the celestial maiden Ogu.
Yeah.
And her destiny was to find the water of life and bring it to the slumbering lord of Mount Ash.
Yeah.
But she couldn't leave without saying goodbye to her adopted parents. And while she went back to tell them goodbye, the father, who hindered her and did it spreading the word about the water of life, stole it. However, there's one thing we don't know, because we don't know why she was burning. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Cannot bring back those who've already become ghosts.
Is there really no other way than to chop down that tree? Old Lady Birigongdeok, she doesn't deserve this pain.
Do you know how Mudang Wraiths come to be? They're born from the karma of bringing curses upon others in their lifetime, especially those with a lifetime ahead of them. Now tethered to this world as Servile Wraiths, even after death. Can you fathom how great of a sin that is? I don't know the reason for her actions, but it's a grave
Corsair, don't do karma.
Yeah.
Who will placate the begrudged souls who lost their lives? However, I will still send a prayer to the Dragon King. Go prepare an offering.
Really? Goodness, thank you so much. Allow me to pray with you. The more voices, the better.
Yeah,
I
go
am
play, brother.
helping you because I know that child, Bari, and her story. There was a time when her story spread to even the depths of the sea.
I come from the other side of the continent, lady, and I can tell you that no one knows or cares about it.
But because it goes in vertical with the depths of the sea.
I'm a mermaid and I can
slow down, because here there is knowledge. Like at the entrance of the cave, if you slow down a bit, yep. And if you go a little bit farther, there should be a second one. So it's behind. Try to stay at the center of the path.
Trying to find the fix. I'm scanning. So.
I don't know. Well, I don't know what to tell you. No, it's in the middle of the road. I know that.
Give me a buff so I can do this.
I don't know what to tell you.
Ah. Go. Well, we gotta do this. Help! What happened? I was drifting. Why is that? Oh yeah.
Roasted pork.
Yeah, I can.
Yes, of course you can. You can also use certain skills from the horse with different abilities.
Oh, I charged on it. I charged on the board. Boom! Get out of here, boy! Boom! Just like.
You don't have to butcher it. You just have to kill them. It's automatically butchered.
Yeah. This reminds me of arcade. There is these skills to like break walls.
But in my opinion, they are taking a lot from arcade now.
Because of the siege system. Probably.
But also the story, because if you notice which is a very good thing though.
Yeah.
I much prefer the knife drawings aspect, like over the weird cinematics or buggy and whatnot.
His response came swiftly. Please, give me a moment.
But when in the world would Bari have cursed someone? And who would ever want to set her house on fire?
I've received an answer. Do you know of the Sari flowers?
Sari flowers? Mr. Turt said something about them at Angler's Point. Bari found them in the Dragon Palace, along with the Water of Life, but forgot to take them with her.
Blood Sari, flesh Sari, breath Sari, and bone Sari flowers. Offer up the seeds of just 2, and the Dragon King will bestow you with the Water of Life.
Huh? From the names, those flowers definitely aren't of this world. All we need are seeds? Do we need to make them bloom?
No.
Yep.
These flowers cannot bloom in this world. The Dragon King said the shortage of flowers in the palace created a desperate need for seeds. The seeds were sown by the celestial maidens who followed Bonghwang into this world and cultivated these lands long ago.
Yeah, gotcha, lady. Yeah.
Not there, keep going up the hill. Where the other lights are.
Yeah.
You have to gather all 4 of them.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. God damn it! It's so
You
awkward.
got it, man. You got it.
It's so awkward the way they put these things.
It's just because you can't drive a horse properly. I never had issues.
Oh my god! Look, you see what I'm talking? It appears for 1 second and it disappears.
Because you go too fast.
I want to go fast. What's the point of having a horse if you don't go fast?
Because the interaction
Okay.
go back to the turtle. where the light is. Follow the light.
I don't want to get my horse too wet. So,
You're back! Turds! We must visit the Dragon Palace together sometime.
for sure, my turds. Alright.
The Dragon Palace is in chaos too. Turds! Everyone cherished Bari. No one could have imagined this. You're back! I have no idea why those maidens would bring over seeds that can't even bloom here. You're back! The Dragon Palace
that's
is in
the same.
chaos
The
too.
last two.
You're back! Here's the water of life as promised. Though, this alone won't bring her back to life, Turds.
I just take
But
shots of the water in
if you
front of
sprinkle it over the dead Dongsan tree Bari worships, we can totally revive her soul.
You can totally.
That the Birigongdeok couple will forget Bari? But they love Bari so much.
So?
Well, that too is the will of the heavens, Turds. The choice is yours. By now, I'm so turtling busy, I must head to the capital to visit our ailing king.
See, here they translate the capital.
No, the capital in this case, it's the castle underwater.
So now
I
we
guess.
have two choices.
I'm not
The
sure
axe
though.
or the water of life.
Could also be the
What should we
capital.
do? Well, for now, let's go back. I'll go ahead and tell them what we know.
Toodaloo! See you again!
Bye.
Because one of the things is that the king, the father of the Megu and the Wuza, is ill. What ailing means?
Like,
Ill?
ill, yeah.
Then yeah, might be the capital of the crown.
Oh, yeah. Horse too fast. Oh,
Curious.
speaking of horse. New tasks. No more new tasks.
I heard from Dulce. I suppose that it is time to let her go. My energy depletes by the day, while her umbral energy grows stronger and seeps deep into the forest. If this continues, this forest will become a forest of death, where not even the smallest of creatures can survive. I can no longer stand by and watch Bari's sins amass. We must bring this to an end.
Yep.
The choice I will leave in your hands. For even if I lose my memories of Bari, I will follow the will of the heavens.
So let's see. Extinguish the Mudang Wraith by slashing the corrupt dungeon tree with the woodcutter's axe. Please have mercy on me just this once. I cannot bear to take the life of my child a third time. Or let's get the soul of Bari who has turned into the Mudang Wraith with the water of life. We can revive Bari's soul, but those who she tells there is in a lifetime will forget her existence. Thirds. So we get to give these guys an idea of industrialization, or go with their old simple ways. Well, I really hate the woodcutter, so I'm just gonna do this instead.
I thought you would have chopped the tree down because you wanted to from the beginning.
Well, I wanted to chop the tree in the beginning where I was a meme, but like the guy was such a downer and such an asshole that I can't.
Park the horse here because you have to fight.
You know, it's kind of like, oh, I killed my daughter 2 times, but I'm feeling too sad to kill her a 3rd time. I was like, really, bro? Like, you really expect me to empathize with you? Oh, knowledge.
Yep. Also, the tree has knowledge.
Tree has knowledge. Excuse me.
Okay. You're good.
Then hopefully Bari will come to her senses. I pray that a miracle happens.
Oh my god. It is pretty cool, I'd say.
Yep. It has nice spots, not gonna lie.
It happens.
And
only use this axe to call upon Bari. Once you make a gash in the tree, I'll pour the water of life into it. Then hopefully Bari will come to her senses. I pray that a miracle happens.
I like new ideas, man. Like, it's nice that they went with a completely different aesthetic.
If we don't get it right the first time, we might end up as her Servile Wraiths. If I fail, there's no running away without me.
Let's put an end to this cursed fate.
Okay, so don't fail.
But I have to say that, for example, I like it more how they organize the quests. I prefer this.
I like it. I like what they're trying to do. It's still quite new, and they haven't figured it out yet. But I like the fact that it's more of a story game, and no longer the go kill 1,000 mobs.
Yep. And I like the fact that they use the drawings.
Yeah. Oh, there she is.
Because it's something that I really love in arcade.
Yeah, she's
very upset.
I'm very upset. Ah, those are the Wraiths.
Servile Wraiths.
You dare mutilate my tongues on God!
Yeah, because we chopped it in.
Oh, that's when she cursed someone. Look.
Oh, also before.
Dare mutilate my
I
tongues
can
on
move.
God!
No, I can't.
Okay, you can dodge the Wraiths if you want, because the whole stuff is that they are going to explode when you dip. So your focus is Bari, who is going to teleport around. You can't use potions, not even the ones in the cool bottles, but you see around that you have green spears.
Yeah.
If you pop them, you'll kill.
Yeah, but I don't need to kill. I kill everybody. Oh, I accidentally.
There will be no place in this forest where my curse will not reach.
See how I dodged her? You see how easy it is to like combo now?
I trust you. I think I will never learn how to play the boss.
Too much of a tanky.
But because like the issue is that out of the 4 I did, because for now I did 4 bosses. Only one has good mechanics. Like peculiar one, because yes, this one has like the peculiar skills, like all the bosses, right?
Yeah.
But it's not that, like, there are peculiar mechanics, right?
Yeah. 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 Oh.
Because so far the most peculiar and nice is the Miko. Out of the 4 I did, because I did them in order, like the displayed order from the book, and I did until the gold.
Oh. Oh no. Rage bomb? No rage. Oh, we got a good ending. And we live happily ever after.
Because basically you use the axe to try to chop the tree and enrage her and make her to pop out, to sprinkle the water on her when she came to fight you.
Yeah.
Please.
That was the plan.
Help me. I want to see my mother, my father.
No.
We'll take you to him.
No.
Yeah, because now she's about to leave.
Ah.
Don't say anything. It's just as Mr. Turk told us it would be.
My heart, it feels strangely empty. I feel as if I've awoken from a long dream. I wonder why I am crying. Could you excuse me just for today?
My, what could you be crying about? There now, shall we go on a picnic?
I'm sure it's nothing, old lady. We all have those days, don't we?
Yeah.
But make sure not to skip any meals, okay? Never do anything on an empty stomach.
Another thing that is always in the stories is him being concerned about people eating or not.
That was quite the job. Seems that the old lady's power is too strong for the ritual to completely erase Bari from her memory. At least she has her old man. I hope they go on to live there happily ever after.
Brother, they already lived there happily ever after. They're kind of together for years, you know?
You want to know if Bari got to say her goodbyes before they lost their memories? Well, of course she did.
Alright, man, now we get to see actually. This is nice.
If only I'd known that this is how I would send you off. I would never have brought you in that day.
Well, that's a very messed up thing to say.
For every stone thrown against
No, because
you under this sky,
she's thinking it's her
this old
fault
woman stands in
that she
your
became a
place.
wraith because she couldn't protect her.
So, do not wait for me, but be reborn into a life where you will not be abandoned, my dear, and find true happiness.
I guess those behind her are Grim Reapers.
Yeah. And she went. Hooray!
I hope this means Bari's paid some of the debt that's due in the afterlife. Though memories of her may be erased from their minds, let us pray that she will still rest somewhere in their hearts. But I still have some questions left unanswered. Who set the house on fire? And what made Bari bring curses upon these people?
Yeah, those are questions.
When you were looking for the woodcutter, I went looking for clues as well. From the families of those who'd lost loved ones to the Mudang Wraith.
Any
Well,
leads?
whether in Nampo, Dalbo, or somewhere else, it seems all the victims got on the wrong side of the Hungam or Yungam. Then I met an old man who lost his son to the Mudang Wraith. Though the mental acuity of a man his age is questionable. According to him, his son was in the military before he died, and had been tasked with finding the water of life. You know what that son did during his search? I asked around, and apparently, he searched the Birigongdeok's house while they were out. While smashing through the clay Jangdok to find any traces of the water of life, he came across some serpent skin.
Oh.
And when they brought it to his lordship, Bari followed them all the way to the Donghae office. She exchanged a few words with the Sato, then silently slunk off and disappeared. I heard his lordship couldn't keep the smirk off his face. Then one day, Bari, who'd been nowhere to be seen, appeared at the Donghae office, screaming her head off while ransacking the place.
She ransacked the office.
When she found the serpent skin, she lit it on fire, and you won't believe this, she transformed into a snake. No, a serpent.
Okay. So we found out who she cursed. Also, wouldn't that be cool to be like a second phase of the boss that she would turn into a snake, considering now that was the whole thing?
I don't know.
Serpent skin turned out to be her lifeline. The officials had stolen her lifeline, so Bari had no choice but to follow them.
Ah.
There's no doubt that they'd been blackmailing her with the skin. Maybe that's why she had no other option than to curse them. But any witnesses are dead and gone. Oh, if she were to curse someone, she would have needed the Dongsan god for the ritual, right? The closer you are to someone, the easier it is to be blinded to their real intentions. Let's head to the dead Dongsan tree.
Oh, he left. What a chat. Okay, so they how? I could try for years to do this jump and I would never get but die. Okay, so
You were saying?
So now we know who she cursed. So those ghosts like really distract me.
I know.
This is G. Oh, there he is.
Did you find something? You did! I knew it. My intuition is never wrong.
Oh yeah, how did we miss that?
What is this?
Look around.
A will. It seems to have been written by Bari? Did you find
Ara,
something?
ara.
I have committed many sins and intend to depart from this world. No matter how important my life is, how could I bring curses upon my parents who raised me with their whole heart?
Wait. Oh, she cursed her parents.
Leave this disgraceful daughter who took her own life in the past.
Yeah, it's very cool. Many people are requesting the possibility to interact with the dogs, to pet them.
Yeah. First thing when that happened, I tried.
Go around and pet all of them.
It should be a title.
An achievement, like achievement. You pet all the dogs in the land of the morning light.
I'm just happy that we have something else on the mini map that, and not just like this sad piece of land that we still have in the past.
See, I was right. Something sinister was going on. Do you think his lordship was using Bari?
You can barely kill that remain. Well, we're kind of like in ancient, like in medieval times, you know.
This is too heavy of a case to assume the worst without proof. We'll get to the bottom of this. But first,
No, but because the whole point is the Yongdam has something weird. He feels superhuman. And in
why are
fact,
you looking at me like that? If you don't hurry, I'll finish off your booze as well.
Jesus.
wait, talk to the Black Spirit. Okay.
Does he think he stands a chance against the Warden? And by the way, the Mudang Wraith may be gone, but don't you think Bari Forest will stay shrouded in gloom forever? Let's go back to Double Village.
Okay, go back. Okay, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. You can talk with the Frankaby. Okay, and teleport. But if you want your horse, you have to teleport with the horse. Anyway, because it's another thing that in every story the NPCs are going to point out that the Yondam, like the big lord of the province, has something weird.
Yeah.
And we know this from the first time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cool. I like it.
It should be like a fox spirit, like.
Oh, it's the foxfire, which I use
foxfire.
I use all of them. Oh no, my compass. Well, I don't use compass.
Should be. I guess they are foxfires.
Oh, now I can beat her.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
And you gain points.
Oh, so I can go up to 6. All right. And I can do 5 per week.
And you should have a quest from the Black Spirit as a reward.
Okay, let's do it as well, because I'm really curious what the battle will bring. No, this. Oh,
yeah,
look
yes.
around. It's a strange chest. A strange and beautiful Dokebi chest. The Dokebi in the land of the morning. I really love humans. Oh, interesting. Okay, and obviously, it's really good. They haven't fixed this where you can just instantly accept. You have to unmount someone. Okay, let's see what's inside. All right, let's open up a chest. Where is it? Oh. Oh, okay. I thought it would be okay. Not bad.
It's something.
It's something. Okay, so start boss bits, right? Oh no, manage aura. I have one son.
Yeah, because of course you have to do all more quests you finish, more points you can.
Yes,
but you can try the boss without the aura if you want.
Okay, so wait, this is a moon boss. So that means that fire will do more?
I don't know how the auras work, I'm sorry.
Pure black stone are removed. Okay, so I guess before I do it, I have to bump it. So, okay. It attempts attack based on positive build. Weekly, on Sundays, reward on previous rewards can be obtained after calculation. Okay, so let's try.
Yeah, you have to go in order.
Oh, you have to navigate. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, because you have to go where bodies.
Come on, come on. Get up, get up.
And of course you have to do them in order, like you can't do Calamity 7 if you didn't do Calamity 5 and 6 before.
Ah.
As far as I understand. Might be wrong. I don't know. Anyway, so what's the point of the story? The point of the story is that the woodcutter found a celestial maiden and stole her garments, because if you steal the garments of a celestial maiden, she will be stuck with you unless you give them back. But if you give back the garments after she birthed the third child, she can't go back to the celestial realm.
Yeah.
In this case, Ogu, the celestial maiden, gave birth to a serpent, which is like more like a dragon. But why in Western culture dragons have negative connotation? Because they are usually related to Satan. Usually they are.
Well, yeah, but that's more. Yeah.
In fact, there's also like a saint, very famous, depicted like defeating. It's like San Giorgio. I don't know how is it in English.
Yeah. Oh, it's here's like.
You can skip the cinematic.
Yes, it's the same one as before.
Yeah, it's always the same. What?
Okay, and now there's more.
Just so you remember, you can't use the potions if you need help below the green spheres. Anyway, so
Can't. Oh, they haven't fixed this yet. Ah.
What?
Immunity while they're still counting, but you get damage from the boss, but the boss is coming to you.
And so, like, Ogu gives birth to a serpent, so it's actually like something positive in Korean culture, being a serpent, because serpents are celestial creatures, are like angels, okay? But the woodcutter, seeing that the celestial maiden is getting sick, he's very smart and thinks, oh my god, she's dying because of the child. And the big brain move is throwing the child away, the poor serpent child.
Yeah.
But the Birigongdeok Kuko finds the serpent, who is Bari, and bathing her into a jar, she sheds the skin and a cute little baby comes out.
Yeah.
However, since she is a celestial creature, she grows up much faster than normal children. And quite soon, she tells her adopted parents that she knows they are not her biological parents.
I mean,
if you can say like this, there's a lot of magic involved here, so like, and she decides to depart from home. Why? Because of her fate. She is in fact destined to go through the test of the Dragon King, underwater Dragon King from the Dragon Palace, to retrieve the Water of Life, because she has to bring them back to Mount Ashi, where the Lord is slumbering.
Yeah.
However, the woodcutter knowing that, hinders her.
Oh, Jesus. Hello.
There will be no place in this forest.
The Duoxini is, fun fact, another one of the bosses of the Land of the Morning.
That's why is he saying hi? I didn't do his quest yet.
He wanted to welcome you.
Oh, why no my ground?
And the point is that the woodcutter knows, like, because finds out that Bari is trying to bring the water of life to the slumbering lord. So the 200 IQ move of the woodcutter is like, okay, my wife, Ogun, is dying. Because of course it wasn't the fault of the little child.
Those are the foxes.
That's the Gumiko, another one of the bosses.
Yeah, but why am I getting like random bosses in my boss?
They're saying hi. It's an alliance. And thing is,
There will be no place in this forest where my
he says,
curse will
okay,
not
so
reach."
it wasn't the serpent baby killing my wife, it was the fact that, well, she's not supposed to be on Earth because she's a celestial maiden, and celestial maiden are supposed to be celestial.
Yeah.
And so it's like, but if I use the water of life, I can heal her. So the mother turtle decides to hinder, after trying to kill her child, tries to, and that's Sangu, another boss, tries to hinder her by spreading the word about the fact that she got the water of life.
What the heck, man? It's like everyone's spawning in here. Look at like 5 of them at the same time. I think I'm gonna die here. Yeah. What's spawning?
Because I guess the more time you need, the more bosses spawns. Because you're supposed to be faster, I guess.
How am I supposed to be faster? I'm fighting a Calamity 1.
I have no clue, my love. I don't even try to do them.
Okay, so let's do it like this. Oh, I can't use...
Because you only have one orb, and I guess you can choose where to put it.
No,
Try
I
to
can't
open
use.
it?
I can't use it at all. I need to finish the.
Oh, the
Yeah.
quest line.
Yeah, that's. I don't like the fact that they want me to finish the whole quest
Okay.
line and I can't.
Go back to the village.
Wait, but that's it for my attempt.
I don't know, I guess it's in the Black Spirit save. We'll try to check.
No, but I need to. I quickly try, and it should have been a retry.
Ah, you want to try it again?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
Let me check. Damn. Yeah, I lost like 1 billion here, like 2 billion here. It was sad. Okay. Yeah, I tried Calamity 1,
Okay.
and I can't. Combat 56. Oh, no.
I guess you have to finish the main quest again.
Oh my god, really? That's...
But I think so. Anyway, so like he wants to steal the water of life from his child after trying to kill her. And to do this, tries to hinder her by spreading the knowledge that she has the water of life, so other people will try to hinder her.
Yeah.
At disadvantage. So she is very cute and nice and very good. So before going to Mount Ashi, after retrieving the water of life, she goes to the house of her parents and tries to say goodbye. And in that moment, he goes and steals the water of life. Not only, but while she's away, people looking for the water of life she retrieved find instead her skin and use it to control her. Until she's sick of it, she curses everyone and burns her own skin, condemning herself. And in fact, this is what Miss Thor sees when he sees like the whole house on fire. and she hugging the Birigongdeok. So, that said, what happened is that she became a wraith not because she had per se a low karma, but because of the things that the Yondam made her do.
So wouldn't that mean that the guy has to have like an incredibly horrible karma?
Yep.
And that actually the what happened with her would be quote unquote unfair in their karma system because she.
But the point is that when since we managed to free her soul, she will be rebirthed and her karma should be even.
Okay.
But since she died, hating the people who blackmailed her, she became afraid.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, call it a time here. We'll do the
Yeah.
other stories later. Alright. Thank you everyone for joining us on this beautiful adventure. Enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever it is. See y'all next time. Cheers.